we got to get to these green texts.
Green text.
Yeah, hard segue to the green text. So let's go with.
You want me to start? You want to start?
I'll start this. So this is one of my favorite, more funny green texts because how crazy it is, like how stupid it is.
Please,
but
hit me.
I fucking love this one. All right, this was posted in 2018, right? So 2018, Anon. Year 2020. Trump is reelected. Immediately declares war on Vietnam. Vietnam War 2.0. Thousands of Gen Z kids are drafted into the military. Red text. A few months later. B. Rice farmer in Vietnam. Starts hearing Little Yachty playing in the distance and the sounds of rotary engines. Helicopters start flying over me. Gucci Gang starts blasting from the helicopter speakers. Gucci Gang. Whole fucking area around me gets napalmed. Choppers drop off enemy troops. And gets smoked by a 17-year-old with a Pickle Rick sticker on the side of his helmet.
No.
He does a Fortnite dance over my body, then eats me into a bush.
What a journey.
It's beautiful.
What an absolute journey.
Which kind of like bringing it a little more to present day. I love how like that fucking who is it? This is the whole thing is it Wiz Khalifa, that Wiz Khalifa song that's kind of like coming like resurging and into being a thing where like whoever coming in with like there was one like with Pain or it's like Itachi coming in with Wiz Khalifa on a fucking Beats by Dre portable speaker.
No, so we must be on like different ends because all I see is the JBL speakers and it's Fetty Wap.
Is it Fetty Wap? Okay, actually it is Fetty Wap. Honestly,
okay,
I'm not gonna lie. They blend in to me because I don't like I don't listen to any of them. But yeah, so it is so Fetty Wap. Yeah, is it JBL speaker?
It's Fetty Wap on the JBLs.
Okay, yeah, I was way off. But
my favorite edit of that is there's an episode of Pokemon and it's just like Charizard flying down from the
moon. Yeah, it's so good.
It's just a top tier noise.
It's so really
satisfying every time.
You know what's funny is like unironically, I think the song is like that part. Like it sounds good. Melody, I like it. It's good, but I've never heard the whole song in my life ever. I've only ever heard it in memes, even like years ago. I've only ever heard it in memes.
Neither have I. And there's a few artists like that where like you just get sound bites from them, and you're like, that sounds okay. Because like Future's another one. Like I don't think I've ever heard an entire track of his, but like I can rattle off like little 5-second blurbs from a ton of them.
Yeah, I like love Future, but also there's not a lot of like replayability.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
All right, you ready for mine?
Yeah, let's do this. I'm ready. I'm so ready.
All right, I'm gonna take you back a little further to the yesteryear of April 2013. Be me. Be about a 6 out of 10. Just move into a new neighborhood and have no friends. Be outside mowing the lawn when a random dog runs up to me. Look up, and a 9 out of 10 is running after it. Help her get dog back. Introduce ourselves. Become very good friends. Eventually begin dating. Fast forward about 2 months.
Ooh.
New girl moves in. About a 7 out of 10. Would boink. To be polite, I introduce myself to new girl. New girl and I start to become friends too, even though she seems a little odd. Tell her I have a girlfriend. Can clearly see she is literally insanely jealous. Fast forward 2 more weeks. Start to see less and less of my girlfriend at the same time. New girl starts to become even more and more of a psycho bitch. Fast forward 4 more days. Get a random Facebook message from my girlfriend saying that 7 out of 10 threatened to kill my girlfriend if she ever talked to me again. Oh no. Okay.
This is getting wild.
I know. What the fuck? .jpeg. Fast forward 1 more week. Did not hear or see either girl since that Facebook message. Start growing very worried. Random knock at the door. It's the cops. Shows me a picture of 2 girls asking if I know them. Say yes, getting more worried. Cops tell me that 7 out of 10 committed suicide and remains my girlfriend. And the remains of my girlfriend showed up in her stomach during the autopsy. Too long didn't read. Why was 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9.
God damn it. I was fucking locked in too. I did not see that coming at all.
That was my favorite part about
Shit.
Okay, so that reminded me so much of like a Norm Macdonald joke where I'm just like wasting your fucking time for 90 seconds for a like
The greatest joke ever told.
No, it's my favorite part about any of the Norm jokes or anything like that is just like, even though it's a really mediocre payoff, just the fact that you got locked into it, it makes it so good.
And oh my god, because okay, am I the same thing with like Norm Macdonald's? Like he's not the best storyteller in the sense of like, I don't know, there's not a lot about it to where you're like, oh, this guy's fucking amazing. But like he's an amazing storyteller because no matter what, he just locks you the fuck in. So that makes him an amazing storyteller.
100%.
But like if you just look at the execution from the outside, like he just sounds very like he's just very deadpan and not anything. But for whatever reason, even though he is all those things, like he is fucking amazing at locking you in.
To this day, I've probably heard him do the moth joke like 50 times, and I cackle every time.
Same. You know, I've showed a good amount of people the moth joke, and every single time I'm fucking locked in and like I'm just ready for the fucking punchline, and I'm getting amped as I'm listening to it, and I'm listening to it the entire time with them. Like even if it's like over the photo, like oh hold on. I'm gonna watch it with you. All right. Tell me when, because like, even though I've heard it so many times, I fucking love it. It's so good.
Spoiler: he left the light on. Sorry,
Happens to the best of us, really.
But it's just like that's one of those jokes though, where like once you've heard it, you can just do your own rambling spin on it, and you could just like waste as much of people's time as you want, and get to and it's the same result.
Yeah, and it's oh god, it's so fucking good.
I had a buddy in college, Guan, that would do this. It was the Golden Man joke, and it was just this incredibly long setup. We're talking like he would make it take, without exaggeration, 15 minutes.
Shit.
But you were like, he was very engaging, and his cadence was kind of weird, so you were just kind of like fucking hanging on every word. And then it just gets to the point where the punchline is like, every 4 out of 5 dentists recommend blah blah blah, and it's just like it's not a good joke, it's not a good punchline, but you're just like, what a journey to get here, what an absolute journey.
That's so fucking good.
All right, what's your second one?
All right, so second one's so again the first one we had funny, second one we have messed up. You know, I decided to go a not so bad route. So here's mine. This is one of my this is the one that I like. I can't say it's one of my favorites, but I do like this one. Just so you get ahead. Image. Sad Pepe the Frog. Just think sad boy.
Should we preface this next to with Two Bears does not condone or endorse the feelings of these people that wrote these? Unless you agree with it. I don't agree with mine. Anyway, carry on. Sorry. Go on. Pepe the Frog.
I don't if a 17-year-old wants to have a Pickle Rick sticker and go into war, you know, more power to you, I guess. Sad Pepe the Frog. Friday. About 6 p.m. In room. Browsing 4chan and playing Minecraft. Dad comes in. Hey, buddy. Have any plans for the weekend? Not really. No. Why don't you go out with some friends? It's a nice night. Conversation continues for another 5 minutes. Dad asks about girls and my friends. I try to dodge around, admitting that I have no friends and have no experience with girls, but he knows. Okay, buddy. Just let me know if you ever want a ride somewhere, or you can borrow my car anytime you want. Pats me on the shoulder and leaves. I get back to Minecraft. After a few minutes, feel thirsty. No drinks in my room. Venture out of my room to go to the kitchen. Hear my father in the living room, crying. Look around the corner. He's looking through photo albums at pictures of me. Hey, Dad. He looks up, trying to hide that he was crying. I'm going out with some friends. Can I still borrow the car? He smiles the happiest smile I've seen in years. Sure thing, buddy. He gets up and hugs me, tears in his eyes. I get dressed, get in the car, and leave. I drive to an empty parking lot in an industrial area. I go to sleep in the back seat. Return home the next morning. Pretend I was out with friends all night. Dad hugs me again. I've been doing this almost every weekend for months now.
Why? Why is my question to you, sir?
Because he loves his father.
Okay. My follow-up question is now, how many did you read before you're like, this is the one I want to mess his day up with?
Oh no! Like when we talked about messed up ones that I like, this one was one of the few. I have like two more that are sad that I like a lot. That if I'm talking about green text, I think of this is one of them.
Okay, well now I feel like I've failed because mine is not nearly that level. But I'll still hit you with it anyway. All right. Be me. About to go to the bathroom. Sister rushes out. Go in. Notice her turd still floating in the toilet. Pick it up. Caress it with my lips. Run it all over my body. Come buckets. Clean up. Exit the bathroom. Dad passes me and apologizes for not flushing. Hold on. As a quick sidebar, the follow-ups on this one.
The fuck?
The first person is like, why does that somehow make it worse? Followed by a 9 out of 10 rating. Followed by an answer to the why does that make it worse is because that makes him gay, you dumb fuck. So I mean, there we have it. That is, in my opinion, 4chan in a nutshell. That really sums up that board.
That is perfect 4chan. God damn, that's good. You know, this was perfect because I brought us down, right? I brought us down with that journey, and then you just brought us right back up. I fucking love this. No, you know, however you feel about that, at least it wasn't caprophagia. And if you don't know what that is, that's eating turds.
Teach people words. Don't teach people words they don't need to know.
That's
Do you
fair.
have your second beer?
I